The Miller Newsletter, November, December of 2021. Our current location is in Washington State, and I think this is the first time in all of our deputation that we have spent nearly 2 solid months in one state. Washington has certainly lived up to his reputation of being cloudy and rainy. We have learned to cherish the sunshine when it suddenly decides to visit us. The boys actually right now are even outside, and whenever the rain does show up, they get their bikes and head outside to soak it up. In November, we celebrated Marco's first birthday, and thank the Lord that we're able to spend time with our family for Thanksgiving. My uncle is a church planter in Deer Park, Washington, and my parents was able to fly out for a few days to join us. As you know, we're also selling our estate. We'll be selling most of our belongings this February in like an auction-style situation. We look forward to building our new lives where God is leading us. Nonetheless, we're still a little sad to pack up our camper this month. It has been our humble little home that we have tugged all over this country, from New York to Florida, Georgia. We never actually took it to California, but Washington State, and everywhere in between. With that being said, while we were staying with the church in Sequim, Washington, for a church planners conference, the Lord allowed us to cross paths with a pastor who is a licensed auctioneer and sells vehicles. He has also graciously offered to help us with this potential selling and auction, and is considering coming up to our home there in North Missouri to do the auction in February. The Lord knew exactly what we needed, even though we didn't. Please continue to pray that we will be able to sell everything for a fair price and for good weather. We are planning for the future, and we want to brag on our God. He has granted us 100% of our support. Glory, hallelujah. We always prayed and petitioned the Lord He would grant us an 18-month deputation. Only our King can do that. With that being said, we are still planning to purchase airplane tickets and fly the first week of January overseas. And so buy the plane tickets in January, fly in March. However, that is pending on whether or not Europe will be open. In the event that it's closed, we believe the Lord still have us to move forward. Instead of flying into our first location, we'll be flying into our second location. So a place that would be less likely to be closed due to COVID situations. We have 2 months worth of meetings remaining, and I have and am currently calling churches, letting them know we're fully supported and they can do with us as they wish. Do they still want us to come in or would like to cancel? And so we're giving churches that option. And lastly here is prayer, and on January 3rd we'll be leaving Washington State, heading back to Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas for some meetings. We also have rescheduled my ordination for February 25th in Edmond, Oklahoma. So please pray that I'll be prepared for this big event, that the weather would be clear, and everybody that would be able to make it in to that ordination service. And so also on our prayer card is our website, and if you guys have that on there, we actually posted a video of our potential overseas house, and so feel free to check that out and see what you think. But it's been a blessing. We appreciate your prayers. 4 specific prayer requests, if you don't mind. My ordination in February. Pray that we sell our stuff and the camper, the truck, and then pray for the European COVID restrictions to ease up, and then pray for the visas to be approved. So we are going over on our passports right now. That's how we're going to get in country, but eventually we do need to get some visas to stay in more long term. So that's another prayer that we're looking forward to. Thank you so much. God bless.